Okay, I'm going to show you how powerful the 301 redirect website is in terms of redirecting pages that from your old site to your new site, particularly when the site structure may change. So here are the two hosts that I have for the site that I bought, and we can see some statistics here. But once you've added it, you go to add new direct, and I'll show you that on another video. But basically, once you've imported the site structure, or it's been running for a few days, then you'll see the amount of traffic clicking here by looking here, and then if you click into the manage rules, you can create your rules here. Now, the rules are processed in order, so if a page like this, so /index.php, now that's the old index page, which is now redirected to a subfolder on the site. So if I go to MD Travel Health and then show you the index page, you'll see that the redirection occurs to that page. And then similarly we've got Central America, Caribbean, and these are all redirected. Now this is where it gets particularly interesting. So rule number 4 is destinations, and then anything index.php is redirected to Red Planet Travel, MD Travel Destinations, and that name. So that was the new structure that I came up with. So if we go to MD Travel Health and then in Botswana, you'll see that it redirects now to the new Botswana page. And then as you can see, there was a whole load of stuff on the old site, and all these are redirected through to new pages. So the old fact page changed slightly. There was a resource, it was in the resource folder, so I had to create a separate rule for that one. This one was particularly useful. There was stacks of forum pages on the old site. Most of them were junk, but occasionally there was one or two good ones, and I redirect them through to a whole new hive, which is the questions subfolder. And then it will insist on putting a star, which is the catch-all. So because unless your site is very small, you never know, you might miss a page, and also there may be situations where some unknown, for example, is again redirected. So that wasn't a page that you had on the site, but there's somebody had linked to it, or was a broken link before. You might as well take some link juice out of it. So there's the link. And then in the results table, if you upload the XML sitemap, which I definitely recommend, but you don't have to necessarily, over time you'll see then the traffic will appear here. So if I just go to my account, I did it on the WW site, so let's just look at that one, and then some unknown, you see, was that page that I went to. So you can filter by URL, and then you can also filter by destination to make sure you're getting all the you're hitting the rules are working for all your pages. Let me just go to the other one again. Let's set this one up with about 30 so you can see a bit more. So the idea here is, clearly you can see the rule numbers. So this page has hit rule number 1, and it has been redirected to here, and then over time you'll see all the rules as they get processed. Now the other interesting one here is if you put by traffic, so this is what's actually been hitting your your website, which is then being redirected by the 301 redirect. And you can see here, so the idea would be to, if the pages that are getting hit most, make sure they are being redirected to the new page. Now this one, robots.txt, is basically just Google and Bing or whatever hitting your the robots file. But so here the old home page has been hit 882 times, and it was done by rule number 23. So there's some other ones here. It's not a WP site, but it must be just hackers trying to see if they can get in. So then this has got rule number. Now this is interesting. See, there's been 32 hits on this destinationsindia.html page, and they are being redirected to MD Travel Health. So this one was missing. I've got the PHPs, but for some reason maybe there was an HTML copy. Now that's great because I can actually link the PHP, the India PHP, and the India HTML to one. So let me make a new rule for this one. So it's any Asia would be redirected to. Now all the new ones are just on destinations, they don't have the area. So I add that for them, and then let's move it up. Destinations. Let's try rule number 5. So I save my changes, and then we go by traffic. Okay, so that's it there. So now, there we go, you can see that it's correctly. If I go to this page now, so the old site, india.htm, bingo, we're on the new India page. So you see how, with just a few rules, this previous site had hundreds of pages, and I was able to very quickly and easily create just a simple set of rules and redirect. So thanks very much. I hope you enjoy using the site and it's useful to you.